And then, hi Silvery. How's it going? Anything new happening? Let's see. There we go.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Hi CV. Thanks for tuning in. I'm doing pretty okay. Oh, hi Aria! What's up? How you doing? Hope you're enjoying your summer. Hope it's not too hot unlike some other places. That's the surprising thing. It's been pretty mild where I am unusually. The last couple of summers was intense, but this year it's not bad. Like this week in particular is mid-70s. Yes! Right on my head, thank you. Okay, what were we doing here? Journal. Festival. They just started the festival. Party back to the village. I'm already at the village. Well. Oh yeah, we were like, maybe we can find Susano and Kushi, but then I didn't feel like doing that anymore. I guess we could still go find them. But on the topic of new stuff, I don't know if y'all can tell the difference, but my Switch 2 came in! My brand new Nintendo Switch 2 came in, so I'm currently playing on that. And it's been pretty great. Whoa, indeed. When did it arrive? It arrived Thursday? Last Thursday? Yeah, because it came on time, in time for the DK Bonanza release, which is another game I'm very looking forward to. Can't wait to try that for myself. Am I liking it so far? Yeah, it's pretty great. Didn't seem to take very long for shipping. I guess not, yeah. It was kind of awkward because I stole my friend's my Nintendo account to make the order, as you may recall, so I had to rely on him to keep an eye on the emails, and so I couldn't quite gauge the timing of it. But yeah, it came in pretty quickly. Save and sound all in one piece, not to mention. So yeah, came in time for DK Bonanza, but I've been playing Mario Kart World non-stop with my husband since it arrived. It's been so much fun. I gotta say, it doesn't feel super different from the original Switch, which is a great thing. Like, I could pick it up and instantly work my way around through the menu and stuff, but it is significantly bigger. The Joy-Cons are actually like pretty adult sized now. Like I don't have particularly big hands, so even for me it feels a little big. So they comfortably fit bigger hands. The buttons feel great, I must say. When you press them, they don't make clicking noises, or they don't feel like you're pressing your own pressure points. They feel really smooth and satisfying. I don't know how to explain it. And smooth and satisfying goes for putting in the Joy-Cons. When you snap them into the console, it's like it makes an audible clack. Like, it's so fun to mess around with. Bro, when you play Mario Kart World, the NPCs are super competitive. It feels like a rage bit. Yeah! Okay, so it's not just me and my husband switching SMR. Yeah, for real. It's practically a fidget toy, as a famous YouTuber described it. It's like you could just click the Joy-Cons in and out for a while. It's so satisfying. Oh, he has something to say. But yeah, I'm glad Rhea mentioned that, because CB and I have played like, I don't know, over 8 hours of Mario Kart World. On the first night we played 3 hours and saw the credits roll, so that's already telling of how fun it was. But we've been playing so much, and we can't get 3-star trophies on a couple of the Grand Prix races because the comms are so mean. They're so hard to beat. It's insane. Like, we're 2 grown adults near our 30s, if not already in our 30s. We're 2 grown adults. We've been like working together against these comms to get the 3-star trophies. First place on all the tracks, and it's not working. It's insane. It's getting on your nerves. You want that star, right? Okay, so it's not just me who's like, am I bad? Am I just unlucky? Okay, so it really feels like they upped the difficulty or the intelligence on the computer racers, because 150cc is a struggle. which is a good and a bad thing. Like, I love a challenge, and the devs did a great job making the game as a whole like challenging but not impossible to beat. Like, especially in free roam, when you play free roam mode, there's a bunch of little quests scattered about, and they're just difficult enough that when you fail it, you're like, oh, let me do it again. Oh, I gotta try again. Oh, I know what to do now. Like, it actually keeps you going instead of like giving up on the first try. So the balancing is great. But man, it's pretty infuriating. It keeps happening on the Grand Prix. Like, most of the time it's just that the computers know when to launch that blue shell, and like either me or CB would be in first place and get screwed over at the last bend on the 3rd lap. It's crazy how good they are now. And I was telling CB, I was like, I'm struggling to believe that this game is geared towards kids, because 2 adults can't beat these computers. How could a kid handle this? But still, it's really fun. There's a lot to collect and unlock. We still haven't found all the outfits for the characters or the enemy characters yet, so I'm already like itching to play some more. But highly recommend Mario Kart World. If you ask me if it's worth $80, I don't quite think it was. It was definitely more than 60. So it probably would have been more acceptable at $70, like how Tears of the Kingdom was when it released. 80 feels a bit much. But still, it's a gorgeous game. The music is slapping. Like, there's so many soundtracks in this game, and they're all so good. Lots of solid remixes. Graphics are great. Animations are fantastic. They're so fun to watch. A lot of the characters make me laugh. Like, Waluigi's animations just tickle me every time during the races. Donkey Kong has such expressive animations. It's fun. He dabs all the time. And I found my new favorite racer. It's a Peepa. It's a small ghost. It looks like a Pac-Man ghost from behind, but it's got little teethers and a bright pink tongue. It's so cute. I love him. So glad we got to unlock that. Can't wait to play more Mario Kart World. But here I am with Okami. I can't quite tell the difference in quality because I don't have a 4K monitor right now. But I gotta say, I feel like it runs smoother. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell any difference, but it seems to handle the textures and like plant effects much more smoothly. I think there's some difference here. I also can't wait to play Tears of the Kingdom. I just downloaded the upgrade pack because it comes free with my Nintendo Switch Online membership. That's gonna be so good. Alright, what were we doing? This might be the
This might be the last time I play with Mushi. You see, I want to face new challenges. I want to see the world and become a real man just like Susano. But I'll never forget the time we spent fishing together, doggy.
Oh yeah, fishing. Are we ever gonna get to do that again? I thought it was gonna be like a permanent mini game, but I don't think he's gonna whoops, go back there anytime soon. Alright, let me just move on and see what happens. I also want to try out the sword. I have yet to use it. Zacian. Oops. Well, that wraps up this year's Kamiki Festival. Sure hope they can have fun like this again next year. Well, for a while, I think it's about time we headed to the capital. Oh yeah, we're going to the city. Oh, we gotta find those other 4 brush gods. That's not how I would have worded it. Well, I guess we're not looking for Susano, but who's disappointed? Oh, I forgot about her. Whew.
Amaterasu, you've only just performed your duties, yet you plan to leave? My heart aches at the thought of our separation.
Sakuya, you didn't have to come all this way just to say goodbye. Boy, you're pretty uptight for a tree spirit. What is that supposed to mean? Even less clothing. Oh, is that right? I can't remember. It looks pretty the same to me, but man. I don't... Eason, are you sure she's uptight? She's like practically wearing nothing. Clothes are for nerds. CB wishes. Well then call me a nerd, because I appreciate clothes. I would much prefer to be clothed.
But at the instant of Orochi's passing, I quite clearly saw a swirling black mist. In the confusion, I distinctly sensed an evil other than Orochi. I'm not sure what it could be. Is there something else at work? Shinshu has been restored. Of that there is no doubt. But nature's tormented cries ring out in other parts of Nippon. Especially chilling are those emanating from the capital in the Ryoshima coast beyond the bridge in Taka Pass. That was a lot of words. Well, we were planning on visiting that place anyway. The black essence born of Orochi's husk. It was moving toward the capital as well. I cannot say for sure exactly what that means. What I do know is that whatever has plunged this world into chaos has not yet finished toying with us. This ordeal is far from over. Ah, jeez.
Is that it? No sage advice for us heroes?
My apologies, little one. The challenges you face on your journey will be many. But I know that though you will grow weary, you will prevail. The road you travel will be fraught with peril, but I pray that the fresh scent of flora will protect you. Amaterasu, Isun, I wish you a safe and fruitful journey.
I see what she did there. She's gone. A safe and fruitful journey? After what she said? Give me a break! That's what I'm saying. But I always knew getting all the brush techniques wouldn't be easy. On to the capital! First stop the city checkpoint at Taka Pass. Thank you. Alright. Wow, oh yeah, there's definitely a difference in the, whatchamacallit. Like when that flash happens when you start dashing, that definitely is a lot smoother. It feels like the Switch 2 is capable of making that happen smoother. This is great, this is pretty good. Totally worth the 600 plus bucks I spent. I'm still not sure how to deal with the rock right here. Oh yeah. With the Switch 2, I got a wireless Pro controller, which is really nice. I love it. It's not... I think it's less... It feels slimmer than the Switch 1 Pro controller, so it's like easier to hold, for me at least. But it has a very velvety, like smooth texture on the surface plastic, and it has remappable buttons on the backside of the handles, which is unexpected. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these at any point, but it's nice that Nintendo finally understands that gamers want more button options. I'm not sure how to get it down there. Maybe check in with the sensei to see if he has anything new to teach. Oh, where was that? Whoops. Oh, that guy has something urgent to say. Come here. Whoa. Where you going, buddy? Oh my gosh, he is going. Yeah, that flash right there, that feels much better. Yeah, I got the Pro Controller, I got the memory card, and a Sidon amiibo from Tears of the Kingdom. I couldn't resist. I wasn't planning on buying it right away with the Switch 2, but since this was from the first party pre-order page, or ordering page rather, they just offered it to me and I was like, I can't say no to that. It's so good. I'm pretty sure amiibo prices went up because they had to better define Sidon's abs. It looks great. It's so tasteful. Phew, I'm firing on all cylinders again today. So what do you want? What's with the twinkle in your eye, Pooch? You want to race? Oh. Okay, Lightning Ida will give you a run for your money. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm doing this. Go! Where are you racing? Mario Kart World? Who needs that when you can... Oh. Oh, I can tackle him? That's so cheating. This music is great, by the way. Gotti. You caught up with me already? I'd never have guessed it, but you're a real sprinter, Pooch. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what wolves do. That's 1 point for you. Hahaha. Did you just blue shelled him? Nah, all I needed was a green shell. I was right on his tail. Okay, well that was nice, sweet, and short. Forgot where the sensei was. That's the cave, that's the tutorial area, and then that's the lumberjack. This is like the least helpful map. Up on the hill by the mermaid pond. Okay. Okay, I see. I gotta turn back then. Thank you. Oops, feeding bunnies? Yep. I didn't realize I hadn't done that yet. There we go. Dude, these loading times, they're so much shorter. Okay, okay. I thought playing this game on Switch 2 might be pointless, but I am proven wrong. This has been pretty nice. It's been a while. Whoa! Whee. Oh, I saw a pile of leaves. I should clear that. Oh, yeah, Oni. So you've come again, my little lupine friend. Lupine? Have you come to sharpen your skills? Oh, expensive. Rosary technique. Spirit Storm. Increase the rate of attack for rosaries. Okay. Let's try it. So you once again choose to try your hand at the fighting arts? I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish and allow you to enroll in my dojo. But I must warn you, I won't hold back this time. Ah! Oh! Yeah, that part always weirds me out, never makes sense.
Wah! I am mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge.
He sounds like Toad now.
Step inside to test your might.
Alright.
Let the lesson begin. We'll practice the Spirit Storm Rosary technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train.
Okay. First, press Y to begin the attack. Press Y rapidly in succession. Time it well. Repeat until you connect 6 consecutive rosary hits. 6? Wow. The more you press Y, the more powerful the hits become. Attack quickly and with beauty. Attack fiercely and with fury. Okay, so poetic. Give it all you've got and send the evil ones packing.
Well, did you understand?
Do you understand? Yes, thank you.
Very well then. I'll grant you this technique scroll. Check it when you forget what it means to be a warrior.
Thank you.
Understand it with your body as well as your mind. On guard!
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, I have the wrong weapon, don't I?
You can't practice that, I think, with that weapon.
Okay, jeez. Wrong weapon, yup. Oops. I guess I'll do that one. Nope. Rosary. Rosary? Do they mean like the beads? That's a rosary, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Oh man, that window's tight. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of combos. Yes, the bead's official name is rosary. Okay. I thought rosaries were like specifically beads with a cross charm on it. That's what I've always known them as. Today I learned. Makes me think of that one vampire manga.
Not bad, keep it up.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that feels pretty good. The sword is a glaive, even though sword is already a weapon name. Yes. Although I can understand that sword is pretty big for just a sword. It looks like a two-handed glaive.
Put more energy into it.
Nah, I think I got it. Thanks, Grandpa. Oh my gosh, that transition was instant. Damn.
Had enough, yay? Listen, Wolf, gaining experience in a single skill is admirable.
Admirable, however you pronounce that.
But you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that.
So I have to have like, what, 10,000 yen for the next skill? Oof. Time to sell all my wares. Oh. I heard a pig. Oh, there we go. I already fed them. Alright. And on to the capital. This is exciting. I love big cities both in real life and in games, so I wonder what it'll be like. I have to go down past the... Well, hi Minty, how you doing? I thought it was my sister-in-law. That's their go-to sticker. How you doing? Nice to see you again. I'm mildly lost. I think I'm in the right direction though. Hi, what's up? Love the happy cat too. It's great. It's a very fun sticker. It was so great, in fact, that it was actually a popular meme in Japan too, which is pretty rare. Made it back to stream. You've been so baby. Yeah, I appreciate it. Just life stuff got in the way. Are you working on like school stuff? I know you just graduated high school. Well, I appreciate you making it back to me. Missed you. Yeah, oops, I'm naked. Yeah, well, wow, good work for you. Good job. Congrats on graduation, indeed, yes. Well done. High school is a time. Whoa, the bear is right here. Glad to be here. Missed you guys. Yeah, missed you too. Haven't seen you on HoYoLab either, so I was like wondering what you've been up to. Isn't this that bear that was sleeping back in Hana Valley? Man, he's still sleeping? Let's call him Sleepy. Real original. Creative. Newly dubbed Sleepy. It was hard, yeah, I bet. High school's a time. I don't miss it. Sometimes I do, but for the most part I'm pretty happy I'm done. That's one happy bear. Seems he really likes spheres. Is that right? Hey, that's animal abuse. Well, I'm sorry, I'm also an animal, so it's fine. Isn't that how that works? CP's married to an agent, so he's not racist, right? That's how that works. Whoops. For a second I was like, I don't have the map to this place. I do, it's just segmented. Sleepy Bigger, Ben's cousin, yes. You know what? I accept it. We can create a... Together as the Degens, we shall create a headcanon that Okami and Zenless share universes. Whoa, shit. Oh, get off of me, freak. Also you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Well, that could have been worse. Oh, there's more. I was trying to read the text. Read the chat. Nice. Surprise, bitch. Oh wow, I feel much stronger. That was instant. I have so much to do in Zenless you can't even fathom starting on it, but that also means nothing to post about. Okay. That's fair. That's right. You're still behind, way behind on the main story, huh? Is that a walnut? Hi, monkeys. Take some seed. I have the most of those. Not racist. Purple snoms? That's what they are? Oh yeah. Oh, it's Jasties. Gotcha. That's funny. I love snoms. Bellabog does mean white god. Amy fits the bill. Oh yeah. Well, shoot. I guess this this headcanon might actually work out. You're very behind, more so with the leveling of agents, because level 50. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Did you pull any new ones lately? I pulled for Miyabi's Wenjin and skipped Yuzuha entirely, so... Oh man, I'm gonna have to... take this uphill? Ugh. Is it worth it? Whoops. Dribbling like a pro. I think it's that way. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also, I think, behind on the main story of version 2.1 compared to most people. I've been kind of burnt out on Zenless, so I'm slowly working through the story. I'm doing like one portion per day. So I only just reached the beach area. But I did finally get to see Minato in action, which is exciting. Yuzuha's very cute. I love her as a character. I just don't feel the need to pull for her to use in combat. You've been debating on whether or not to pull for Yuzuha or keep going for M4 Miyabi. You have M3 Miyabi already? Bruh. You are dedicated. I think I went the wrong way. Shoot. Yes, yes. I went uphill for no reason. Thinking of just skipping ahead to the events. I kind of wanted to do that too, but it sounds like from what I've read online, a lot of people enjoyed this chapter. They said it had a surprising, but like a pleasantly surprising ending to it. So I'm gonna trust them and actually read through this story. I think it was that way, maybe? Yeah. Follow the yellow brick road. I wish I could dribble better. There we go. Nope. Fuck. Wow. Easy. GG. Oops. One combo is all it takes, damn. You hear the new Bangbu is useless without Spook Shack, so it seems she's more trouble than she's worth. Yeah, she is. I read that description because I was like, what does it do? First of all, it's ugly. Second of all, it just seems like a reskinned Nightboo skill-wise. And then I noticed that the chain attack condition requires 2 Spook Shack members, and I was like, I'm not dedicated enough in the 2 of them to do that. Nor do I have enough polychromes to do that, so I decided to just not worry about them. Not worry about those 2 girls or their Bangbu. This shrubbery is a problem. You've been very burnt out on Zenless too lately. Have like 50 quests, 50 active quests. Okay, sounds like there's another sphere here. So good to know we're all pretty done with Zenless. I guess I'm not done with it. I just want to take it slow for now. But whoops. But yeah, a lot of people have praised this story, so I'm gonna at least give it a shot. The only complaint so far from the story, I hate this. Ugh. Come on. Camera, please. What is happening? Oh, it doesn't like the cliff. Oh, cool. Oh, hi, Alani. Wow, the whole gang is here. Finally! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He went back to sleep? Boy, I sure wish I could sleep like that. Boy, I sure wish I could sleep like that. It sounds like Silvery right now. Yeah, definitely taking it slow or taking a small little break. Can't even fathom starting the new story at the moment. I feel ya. Take it easy. Just savor it when you have the energy. Let's try this thing right now. As I was trying to say, my complaint about the main story so far, I won't spoil anything. This is just talking in general. Since the devs removed TV mode, the dialogue between characters that aren't cutscenes. No, fuck. Shit. Ah. Will it respawn? Nope. Okay, well that's not something I'm worried about now. I'll do it some other time maybe. Since they had to get rid of TV mode for, you know, feedback's sake, pretty much all the storytelling and dialogue has to happen as you're moving in between the combat areas. So you play as one of the characters, do a fight, and then start walking to the next area, you know? And that's where all the talking happens as like subtitles on the bottom of the screen. I hate that because there's so much dialogue and so little distance to travel that I end up skipping a bunch of dialogue by accident just because I moved on to the next area. I wanted to hear more of Monato's voice and accidentally cut him off because I already triggered the next combat. It was very awkward. I don't like how they handle this. When the update, with the update, the game auto unlocked commissions that you never accepted? Like, let me take a break. Really? I don't remember this. All I noticed was the Yamcha Sin commission, but that wasn't even a full-on quest. It was just like an order. That's what I was looking for. Okay, south. Or am I going east? I guess I'm going east. No. Yeah. That's why you missed TV mode, right? It was definitely the more ideal method of storytelling. I don't think that's the right word. It's a weird thing for the devs to hang up on. Other games do it just fine. Think you can replace storylines, but still. And CV was saying, like, that seems like such a simple coding thing. Like, you could make the dialogue happen and code it so that the combat doesn't trigger until the dialogue is over. Yeah, I don't know. There's still a lot of things that could be improved upon with this game. Literally just a wait command, right? Also, their idea of controller rebinding leaves a lot to be desired. Oh, is that right? I've never looked into that, so. What happened? You tried to remap your buttons? You know, like a first grade level of coding and you could fix it. I could do it in RPG Maker. Oh look, a save point. Can't be too safe. Yeah, I mean, Hoyo has like hundreds of people working on their games. I'm sure they could figure out how to make the dialogue not get cut off. Hey, look at this old well. This must be where that tea house over there gets its water. Okay, these flowers are cute. I've seen that statue before. What is happening here? Hello, sickly looking old man. Like dodge and interact is on the same button, so you tried rebind dodge, but then everything that shares that button is rebound as well. Is that really? Oh, I can kind of, I think I know what you mean, because they tend to treat combat controls and overworld controls as separate things, so anything tied to a one button would be the same everywhere else. Well then. That sounds like such a hassle. Yeah, it's like that's the whole point. That's why we want to rebind the buttons. That does not solve anything. Also, speaking of buttons, I'm pretty sure Demented hasn't tried it yet, but Silvery, have you touched the new master training courses in Zenless? The ones where you have to try new techniques. They call it new, but it's just like things you accidentally can trigger. But now they have proper names because the devs deemed them as techniques now. I did that last week, maybe? The first two were fine. You haven't even touched those yet. You just want to talk to the NPC, but the agent leaps 50 feet backwards. I feel that. Yeah. I'm not... I want to give the devs the benefit of the doubt because this is their first published game. So I'm sure they have a lot of learning to do as they go, but like that kind of button mapping feels like common sense. Free polys, hell yeah, always. That's pretty much the only reason I did it. Like, I don't intend on doing the battle tower, but I wanted to at least see what the training was about and get some free materials in the process. Oh boy. Double chain attack and shoulder to shoulder. Or double chain attack was fine. I think it was shoulder to shoulder that gave everybody problems. God, that one is impossibly tricky. I finished it, but I felt like I did it on accident. I'm not even sure how I got it. It just ended suddenly. I'm like, oh, what? That was it? What? It's the one where you... they say, like, once you perfect dodge, and then press the attack button again to do a dodge counter, you simultaneously hit the bumper to switch in the next agent and do like a perfect assist at the same time. So you saw major PTSD from the shoulder to shoulder on Hoyo. Yeah, I was afraid about this course because of the same thing. I saw a lot of people complaining about it, a lot of people trying to give tips on it, and I was like, oh boy. How bad could this be? I gave it a shot and it was like, I don't know. I don't even know how many times I had to redo it. It felt like over 30 times I had to redo it and accidentally succeeded. So I don't know how I got it. So I still don't feel like I know how to do it. Defeats the point of training. And this was on console. A lot of people playing on mobile were like having nightmares about it because simultaneously or even smoothly hitting buttons consecutively on a mobile screen was, you know, not something the devs accounted for, apparently. It was bad. Very bad. So yeah, 2.1. Already on a rough start, kind of. You play from it's hell. There we go. Got a stamp of disapproval from Rhea. Yeah, mobile. I can't even imagine playing Zenless on mobile. Not only for the buttons, but like, there's just so much on the UI now that I don't think I could handle, whoops. I don't think I could handle staring at all those constantly on a tiny screen. Not to mention how tiny the text can get in dialogue. Sometimes I wish they would have a text, like a character limit in the text box so that each each stretch of dialogue would be consistent. But sometimes they have like a massive paragraph and it's just white, a block of white. And there's so much graphic detail. Oof, yeah. That's why I'm glad I play on PS5. I have ray tracing, I get all the 4K details. And, you know, smoother frame rates, even though I had a crash a couple times. You play on iPad, but yeah, the UI has gotten so crowded now, right? Especially with the mini map. Which, I wish we could toggle that map off. God. Rip phone battery to right. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, phone heating up, losing battery, not a great time. Especially with the new mini-map. I really wish we could toggle that thing off, but alas. These are things we need to address in the next survey, I think, in the next in-game survey. Yeah, you'd love to shrink the mini-map down where you don't need it. Yeah. I totally assumed or expected that to be the case. Like, that feels like a pretty normal thing for games to do, you know? Except for like an open world game like Breath of the Wild, I constantly need the compass up, but imagine playing while the phone's charging. You did and burnt your hand. Oh my god. Oh, you need like oven mitts to play. Oven mitts with touch screen sensors on the tips. Oh, that sounds rough. Better yet, get one of those phone grips that have built-in fans. Maybe that would help? I've also seen gaming phone grips that have like battery packs on them so you can constantly charge while on the go. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it seems like Zenless shouldn't have been released on mobile. Performance-wise, UI-wise, and also like storage-wise. When Season 2 came out, a lot of people had to uninstall the game because they just couldn't fit it into their storage space. Which is stupid. You'd think the devs would consider compressing the data somehow. Mobile users are such a big market for them. They really should do a better job catering to that audience. Please don't play high-end games while your phone charges. That's an actual death sentence. Oof. Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, it sounds strenuous on the device, so maybe don't play too much. Ugh. Hey there, Poochie. Hoping to head over to the city too? I'm afraid no one's going anywhere with the big drawbridge like that. Even the checkpoint guards don't know why it's been raised. I bet there's something a bit fishy going on. Oops, more to say. You had to delete actual essential apps to play the anniversary update. Whoops. Well, there goes my calendar. Goodbye to email. I can open that in my browser, I guess. That's really unfortunate. Gotta delete your cherished memories to see the bouncing tatas. Yeah. Practically, yeah. Yishen's got some impressive tatas. And if you really want to see bouncing tatas, we got Alice now. It's incredibly jiggly, kind of ridiculous. It's almost as bad as Trigger's ass. Like, it's constantly jiggling. Even the slightest of movement will make it jiggle like jello. Calm your tits, literally. Just for it to be like, oh, you still don't have enough storage. We can do some stuff so you can play anyway, though. Which probably corrupted your Nekomata quest now that you think about it. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's alright. I saw your post about, like, the stage not loading properly or something during that quest. You changed your phone just you changed your phone just to have more storage. Currently have 3 Hoyo games on it and you're using 208 gigs out of 256 gigs. Wow. So you're playing the main 3, Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless? Oof. Now that sounds like a lot. You might need to, like, keep your old phone just for the games and then use the new phone for personal matters. That's what it feels like. Yeah, OMG indeed. That's a lot. Yeah, it's glitched out. Won't let you in on the inside of the world. That's so weird. I've never had that issue, so I'm not sure how to help you out there. Nope. Star Rail, Zenless, and... Oh, Tears of Themis! Yep. Genshin from your friend's phone. That's funny. Who do you like in Tears of Themis? My favorite is Artem. How are you running 3 Hoyo games, period, is your question. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Tears of Themis is the least intense of these games, so... I think you can slip that in between the cracks of the other 2. Artem and Marius, nice. The dark-haired boys, nice. I left Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry, wrong game. I left Tears of Themis a while ago. I played it for about a year, maybe. I enjoyed it well enough, but I kind of got tired of, like, you know, not being able to romance the hot villains. Maybe try to remove the data from the management section and re-download it. Yeah, maybe just a hard reinstall. Like, completely remove it. What the fuck is Tears of Themis? Tears of Themis is a visual novel style romance simulator, like a dating sim by Hoyo, MiHoYo. But the main character is an attorney, so you actually get to do like a Ace Attorney style defense in court for some of some parts of the story. And there are currently 4 main male characters that you can romance. Fear that will tamper with your game too much. There was this one time you uninstalled Genshin and reinstalled it just to have it deleted all your game data. Oh, that's weird. You'd think that would be saved to, like, the cloud, or, you know. Maybe you had to make sure you linked it to a Hoyo account to have that data saved? Scarred ever since. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you probably had to back it up to an account, is my guess. Because nowadays you have to link it to like a Google account or something. Maybe reach out to Hoyo support. That was my thought too. It sounds like something the support desk might be able to help out with. This is legit the first time hearing about this game. Yeah, I'm not surprised there. It's a incredibly popular game. Not in the negative sense, it's just not like well known. It's pretty good though. The art is incredible. It's so pretty. And each male character has like distinct enough personalities that you really kind of have to make your choices. It's fun enough. Oh. But yeah, the only unfortunate thing is that the court drama part isn't as fun as Ace Attorney. So if you've ever played those games or seen it, it's not nearly as engaging or, you know, dramatic. It's pretty straightforward. There's also a few parts. There's a little bit of gameplay that involves playing your character cards to make counter arguments with like civilians on the street. Like you're a high-paid lawyer arguing with randos by using pretty boy cards. And it's not like what you say really matters. So that part of the gameplay I wasn't impressed by. And yes, if it wasn't already thankfully linked your HoYo account to your email and Zenless and such, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Good, good, good. Fingers crossed for you. There's a feedback section, use that to give a suggestion and saw lots of help options. I remember seeing a HoYo support email address on HoYo Lab somewhere. I had to reach out to them about a it was a physical reward that never shipped. Yeah, I had to reach out to them. I was like, so I was promised this little plushie for a contest and I have yet to hear about it. Even though I gave you guys my address a month ago. What's up with that? And they got back to me pretty quickly and promptly shipped it out, so HoYo support's pretty reliable, I think. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Oh, you know what? I could just probably dig up the email. Whoops, that's the Maps app. HoYo Lab. Okay. That might not be it. I have HoYoLab at HoYoverse.com in my search results. HoYoLab support? No. Sorry, I mean, if I find the address, I will try to let you know. Goddamn Google making all their apps near identical. Yeah. Look, it's called branding. I would know. I was a contractor for Google. They had a whole page about the specific colors and fonts to use for Google stuff. I know what they are looking for. Excuse me. Hey, you understand what I'm saying, Please do, thank you. Okay, I will try to remember to look for that. Want me to let you in on a rumor I heard? Apparently there's some mysterious illness in Seion City. Seion? I wouldn't normally believe that kind of rumor, of course. But thinking about when I first heard it, well, it was right around the time the bridge was raised. Coincidence? I think not! If the rumor's true, then I guess there's no hurry to leave here.
Oh, what a cute little doggy. Are you stuck here too?
That big bridge over there, people call it the Big Drawbridge. How creative is that? They got the Rona. Oh god. War flashbacks.
It's what links Taka Pass with the city.
I guess the drawbridge is a physical barrier then.
As you can see, they keep the bridge raised these days, though. I wonder what's going on over in the city.
Sleeping on the job. Oops. Maybe I should have listened first. Talking about Google, you heard that Google Docs uses your writing to feed AI, and that was your cue to crawl back to your phone's Notes app. Ooh. You know, I've heard the same for images. Like I've heard that Google Drive scans your photos without your consent to feed AI, and that's why I promptly removed most of my drawings from there. Yeah, pretty shitty nowadays, huh? Rona, haven't heard that name in years. Please. Yeah, I don't know how true that AI talk is. Anything and everything pretty much uses stuff for AI training. Which is why I should probably really use glaze to protect my art. There's Glade and Nightshade, I think. They're free software that will add a pretty invisible filter to your art, but it'll poison AI engines over time. To the point that, like, they'll spit out a completely opposite result of what you typed in. So I think I should probably make it a habit to use that. You'd hope not. Have way too many cool photos of friends in your photos. Then I would recommend downloading them as a zip file and storing them in like a external hard drive or a thumb drive. That's what I've been doing. I've started to post my art online and then save my personal favorites to my thumb drive for safekeeps. That way, even if any of those sites go to shit, I'll still have my precious art in my hands. Also, I haven't been using my thumb drives since I left college, so I finally have a use for them now. Oh, this guy looks like a pig with that nose. Who? What? Time to eat already? Oh, he is a pig. Oh, I should have just examined. When are the AI server centers gonna get blown up? Maybe when they all overheat? I don't know. I wish I had an answer. Pretty done with AI. I get triggered just hearing or seeing the word AI now. This is the checkpoint for Seance City. This big drawbridge is the only way in or out. But no one is allowed into the city right now. That's an absolute order from Queen Himiko. Say, you know the phoenix statues that protect the checkpoint? Well, they burned with the sacred flames that drove away evil. However, they had been out until recently. The sacred flames should never go out. Maybe that rumor is true. You've heard that rumor, haven't you? Have you heard that rumor? Yeah. Funny that that's the actual selection. Not soon enough, indeed. Well, maybe global warming will catch up to the servers, you know, the environmental change that is brought upon by those exact computers. I see. Guess I can't remember who I've told it to. I've told so many. Oops. Oh, what? Oh, the cursed zone is gone and peace has returned. What's more, the sacred flames returned to the phoenix statues. That was quick. Now I won't have to worry about monsters sneaking up at night. Anyway, you've heard that rumor, haven't you? Yes? Okay. It's funny how a bunch of shitty AI memes are now yellow for no reason other than it gets fed its own memes. Wait, what? Now yellow? What are you talking about? Climate change will definitely melt the AI servers, grasping at straws here. Look, if you put it into words, it'll manifest. That's the Japanese belief of Kotodama. Say it and it shall become true. Prayers. Better yet, maybe we'll have like accidental quote-unquote wildfires get to them. Who knows?
Hello there, what's the matter, Poochie? Why does that look? You'll never get anywhere looking like that. It's bad luck. I'm Yoichi, the greatest archer among all the city guards.
He looks like a certain Muppet. One that rhymes with Bernie. What was that app I was talking about? The encrypts images and searches so I can't do it again. Oh, I shall type it out for reference. If I stop bumping my mic, sorry. There are two. Nightshade. There's Nightshade, and then there's Glaze. They essentially do the same thing, so if you upload your artwork into this free software, it'll add a thin layer of like mosaic noise. So it's not visible to the human eye, but it'll corrupt the generative AI engines. So over time, they'll start to not be able to recognize prompts and eventually spit out completely irrelevant stuff, which is great. Let us all fuck over the AIs. Sure would be a shame if the Central Air headquarters were stationed near Arizona and California. Yeah. Silicon Valley. The Ghibli trend made a lot of yellow tinted images, and because AI can fit its own results, a lot of things later got this yellow tint and it got more and more yellow. Oh. I knew about the Ghibli AI stuff and I've seen some of it, but I didn't realize the yellow tint was like an inbred result. That's pretty funny. The AI is inbreeding, guys. Lovely, thank you. You're welcome. Whatever it takes to... Happy to share whatever it takes to, you know, prevent capitalistic corruption, I guess. I hate this time we're living in. Like, I catch myself scrolling online, finding cool art, and immediately questioning, is this AI generated? Oh, AI, not air. Got it. Yeah. Like, I saw another stupid entry for the Drip Fest on HoYoLab the other day. It was just on my Discover feed, but it was an image of what seemed to be Jane Doe, the rat lady with darkish greenish hair. But you could clearly tell it was AI. It was not the same hairstyle, the fingers looked wonky, and the face was way too cute. But I read the post just to see what they had to say, and the person who posted it said, "Hey guys, this is my rendition of Jane Doe for the Drip Fest entry. Forgive me if it looks weird, this is my first time." And the top comment was, quote, "First time? First time typing a prompt? First time using an AI tool? You should really reconsider submitting AI generated images to a fan art contest." And I was like, you go, man, you get my like. You have my like, sir, good sir. OpenAI CEO is having a legitimate mental breakdown because it keeps spitting SCP Foundation stuff. Wow. Good. I hope it keeps up. Maybe we can get the AI to spit out Weezer stuff. Coldplay concert stuff. I just learned about the whole Coldplay concert debacle from CB yesterday. It was glorious. Makes you so happy. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, we should we should train those AI to spit out Weezer stuff, maybe. Smash Mouth.
Holy smokes, that's some bow you got there, mister. What's this? You brought a friend along with you, Poochie? This is my trusty bow Goldenfire, the most powerful in all the land. Guarding is rather dull work, so I pass the time practicing archery. I'll show you what I can do. Watch this.
I'm ready for QTE. Oh.
Wow, bullseye! Pretty good, eh? There's not a target Goldenfire and I can't hit.
Now, my friends, why not have a bite to eat and relax a bit? Thank you. Oh, what a nice guy. Goddamn half Japanese girls do it to me every time. Is actual Weezer lyrics? Oh my gosh. The Coldplay concert was amazing. Yeah. I had no idea that was happening. Oh my gosh. I eat my candy with my pork and beans, an AI recipe for your next exciting dinner. I'm sure that's been mentioned somewhere. Pinkerton, their second album, it gets crazy. Oh my god. Do I want to know? Probably not. It was all over YouTube. Yeah? Well, I guess I'm on the wrong side of YouTube. I hadn't seen anything about it until Lonnie here brought it up. Or actually, Ricky brought it up. I'm also not on TikTok anymore, so I'm pretty out of the loop with, like, real world news. You can't get into the city until they lower the drawbridge. I wonder if there's something you could do to help. Well? Is there? Oh. There's a path. Money. Peach. It was written when the lead guy, Rivers Cuomo, was having breakdowns after the first album. I see. I feel like that really shone through. Mother Tree? Scroll drawn by wandering artist contains useful information. Okay. I'm sure I'll forget about it. What is there to do? What am I doing? Whoa. So, I have a feeling I have to go against that wind? Maybe? It's part concept album, part him writing about stuff IRL that happened after the first album. Remember to test the new sword. Is that relevant here? I mean, I accidentally tested it in the training dojo, but you're right. Guess I could try that monster scroll up ahead. You saw the scrolls by the river and great violence. Okay, I got where you were coming from. I shall do that now. Whoa! Oh, it spins! Yo, that's so cool. Slash. Whoops. I can never tell when those skulls are about to attack. Haha, monster fangs suplexed! That was cool. Come on. Nice guard. Alright. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It's like whoosh. Oh, that's the charge attack. Okay. That's not too long of a charge. Okay, cool. Piggies. Herb. Meat. Okay. Seed. Okay. Evidently, I don't remember what pigs eat. Excuse me. I didn't even hear the sticker over all the violence. We can all have a little violence as a treat. It's a Monday. Whoop. Water won't kill me, but it takes longer to swim. Whoosh. I heard that one. Oh, there's a bead. What am I at? Like 89 left? Ooh, there's a boat. These winds, whoops. These winds don't mean anything, right? That's just the nighttime. Okay. Aw, baby striped piggies are so cute. Yeah, little boars. That's what, oh my gosh, that one Pokemon, I'm blanking on them. They turn into Piloswine and Mamoswine. That's what they're based off of. What if I... Will the wind be strong enough to blow it down? I don't know. Didn't think so. Oh my gosh, I'd been playing with a third-party wired Pro controller on the first Switch this whole time, so I'm only just now realizing all the rumble effects in this game. Swinub, yes, thank you. Gosh, it's so hard being Japanese American when you have to memorize so many Pokemon names. You have to memorize twice as many. Ooh, do I have to light his arrow on fire? Uh-huh, what does that do? Fire in the hole! Oh dear. Wasn't me, it was the archery dude. Well, I guess that was one way to bring the drawbridge down. Holy shit. What in the world? This is terrible. Nothing like this has ever happened before. My arrow suddenly burst into flames. Wow, spontaneous combustion on wood? Oh no. I just remembered I have business to attend to back in the city. Well, seeing how the bridge is back down and all, I better get back to my guarding job in the city. And I'm not just saying that only to disappear on some adventure. Yoichi, the greatest archer, would never dream of such an act. Well, goodbye and good luck. Oh, man's got a lot of apples up his sleeve. Amy points upon it, and yes. The gods did it. The gods deemed it so. Oh, there's this thing back here. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, that was not what I'd expected. I thought it was a lucky clover. What's this? Oh, it's a grave. Spooky. Sorry, Ray, I missed your message. ChatGPT is funny because what do you mean I can say a swear word in my native language and it will reply with, oh, that's a recipe. Here are the ingredients. Really? What's the swear word, if you don't mind me asking? I love that. Ooh. Spooky auras. Spooky pits. I missed. There we go. What was it? I know there was like... So, I saw a thing on Tumblr where, speaking of like swear words in other languages, I saw on Tumblr that like, if you watch a movie like Finding Nemo in Swedish, maybe? Dutch? Some Northern European language. If you watch Finding Nemo to the very end, after the credits it usually says Finn. But in this particular language, the word changed it to something vulgar like ass or something. Which means Finn in that language. It just was an unfortunate translation error, or translation mishap. Feed up. Okay. Other gods, not the me gods, yeah. You say people who use ChatGPT for basic questions and essay writing is inferior to me. Yes, absolutely, I agree. If you rely on ChatGPT to write your cover letter or essay, you shall be deemed inferior. This one teacher on Tumblr said they would replace the word ChatGPT with like my friend to demonstrate the point. Like, I had my friend write my essay for me, or like I had my friend do the math for me, and then that would bring students to realize that it's not exactly a good way of tackling certain tasks. Oh wow, convenient. Another beat. Your friend typed in porca miseria, and porco is a vulgar way of saying pig. Oh, it's porco is vulgar? Oh shoot. It's not really a swear word, but close enough. That's funny. I only know that word because of the Ghibli film. Porco Rosso. I love that film. Even if the ending sucks, it is a very, very charming film. You've had people tell you all the time, ChatGPT makes things so much easier, dude, you should try it, and it's like, that's not my work though. Yeah! Yeah, I'm glad Minty understands that distinction. That's a good word. Why would I claim it? Yeah, exactly. Like, it's your friend ChatGPT did the stuff. Oh, shoot. Porco Rosso must be fun? Yeah, it's great. It's like a very charming fantasy with a hint of like romance, but not really. And the main character is such a gentleman while not acting pompous. I don't know. It's just such a great film. I just wish it had a stronger ending. There has been studies with YouThink MIT that showed that using ChatGPT creates less gray matter in the brain when doing it for yourself creates more. Interesting. I think I read some headline that oops, I'm going backwards. I remember reading a headline that mentioned something like that, like using ChatGPT actually worsens people's ability to process information or something like that. I didn't realize it was scientifically proven. Your writing style is weird and your English teacher had a year ago was like, you write weird. I like it. As in like fictional writing? Or was this like academic essay? You write like a serial killer? What does that mean? Man, y'all have some funny teachers. Gray matter is the wrinkly parts of the brain. Right. We all picture the brain being pink, but in fact it is gray. Essays, interesting. What was so weird about it? Is it just did it stem from the fact that English isn't your first language? Oh. Hey, the big city! You'll probably find the pace of city life pretty shocking, Amy. Considering how you were stuck out in the boonies for 100 years.
As for me, I can't wait to check out all the cute babes.
Alright, calm down, Issa. Take a cold shower. Ow, ow, ow.
Hey, what the heck's going on?
At least they like, yeah. She can tell you're being sarcastic but giving actual facts. Oh, so the tone was weird. That's funny. You write like an Onion article. That's great. That statement, you write weird, I like it. Oh, like when you share facts, that's an interesting way to spell share. When you share facts or whatever here and you can't tell if you're serious or not. Yeah. I think I know what you mean now. You just have such a deadpan way of delivering these facts. But yeah, you write weird, I like it comment reminded me. I read a Tumblr story. I'm on Tumblr a lot. I read a story on Tumblr about an art teacher who would give like a pretty vague prompt for students to work on, and then there was one student who had a very avant-garde style, like super abstract and colorful and kind of like hits your senses, very harsh on the eyes kind of thing. And the student was proud of it, but when the teacher looked at it, they said, "This is totally not my taste and I don't like it." And the student was disappointed and heartbroken, obviously, but the teacher continued with, "Make me hate it. You have to make me dislike it more, because this is clearly your style. You have to pursue it further and do it stronger." And so the student did, and sure enough, the teacher didn't like it, hated it, but they gave a full credit for that piece, which I think is great. That's like the kind of teaching I wish more people would do, especially in the art field. To this day, you don't know what they meant by that either. Not even sure serial killers write all that much. Well, maybe some serial killers have an MO that require writing. I don't know. Unless they meant like your handwriting looks like when serial killers use magazines, like cutouts, to spell out stuff. That's kind of rude, but serial killers write very frantic and try to get to the point because they know their time is due at any time. An English teacher online said that they can tell if you write/read fanfic based on your essays. Middle school you is fucked. That's funny. I believe it though. I totally believe that. But I, for one, would encourage reading/writing fanfic. It's definitely not desirable for academic purposes, but like it encourages reading as a habit. It encourages writing as a hobby. Like, it's not a bad thing to do, you know? You're gonna be honest, never read or written fanfics. Is that right? I can believe the writing part. I don't really believe the reading part. About your handwriting, I think they meant how you write. Okay. Yeah, maybe they meant like how jagged the letters look or something. That's kind of rude. I do enjoy writing the occasional fanfic if I have the idea, but I write pretty exclusively in Japanese, so it's only on Pixiv where I post. It also encourages reading with one hand. What? Multitasking. Stop. Stop. Shush. Reading and writing is a craft. Right, I got the hint. Reading and writing is a craft. Anything can help develop it. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna fucking mute you as a mod, Lonnie, if you keep this up. Living up to the degen name. You always thought your handwriting wasn't bad. I'm sure it's legible, if anything. The teacher probably was just like, Have to show it me sometime? Okay. Don't feel... I hope you didn't feel pressured to do so. I'm guessing the teacher was just thrown off by the size of each letter or something. And I've seen some really bad handwriting before. There was one classmate in my school, my high school years. He was like the most perfect student you could imagine. He was so well-rounded. He got pretty much perfect scores in every class and was like top of the grade, obviously. But man, he could not write. He had such terrible handwriting. I had to peer review his essay one time and could hardly make out the words. It was so bad. It was actual chicken scratch. You know a guy in high school who wrote like 5-year-old and English teachers kept telling him to try and improve? Oof. That's rough. He smelled like sour onion and had greasy hair. That's even rougher. Gross. Ugh. No, it's just now you actually need genuine feedback. Oh, I see. Well, if you want the feedback, you have us here. Well, it's like 6 feet tall. Jeez, this is some character. You don't know why you remember every detail. It's because you're autistic. What are you talking about? But if you want to improve handwriting, it seems that learning calligraphy helps a lot. I had a friend in a grade below me in high school who picked up a calligraphy book, like a training book that came with a pretty cheap ink pen, fountain pen, and he started practicing with it, and sure enough, his handwriting outside of those practices were actually like visibly improving. So it's all, you know, training your muscles. Flexing that muscle memory. I also remember back in when I went to school in Japan as an elementary schooler, we had to take traditional calligraphy classes, which everybody hated. It was not fun. It was old-fashioned. We weren't sure how this would apply to like everyday life, and we just felt like we were forced to do it. My family always praised me for my calligraphy because it was like such steady and clean brush strokes, as they said. And they always would say like, it's because you're so good at drawing, you draw all the time, that you're able to hold the brush steady and make precise strokes. And I think that's pretty true. One more fact, he had braces and picked at his own teeth with his own fingernail at times when he was on his phone looking at memes. Okay. Yeah, sounds like a high schooler, alright. I'm glad I didn't have anybody like that in my school. Orochi's stupid curse zone spread all the way here? I mean, this is even past the city checkpoint. And besides, we already did away with that sneaky serpent. I can't believe the curse zone hasn't gone away here. It must have been one strong curse for this wasteland to survive, even after its maker croaked. Still, I wonder. Nishi Ankyo. Ankokuji. Still not sure where the name Seiyan came from. You were told it was the opposite, honestly. You're really good at writing, but you're horrid with drawing. Huh. Oh, I have, like, no clearance there. Ooh, Bell? He had an iPhone 4. Yes, you even remember the content form. Yep, that's autistic memory if I've ever heard. You thought it was because in art there's not really a, quote, set of rules to follow, so you always feel lost. I see. I think it's because drawing requires a lot more different types of lines, like curved lines, jagged lines, thin lines, dark lines, light lines. Like you have a lot of ways to use your pencil or whatever tool. So maybe writing is more limited in that sense. So you had less to practice, I guess. Honestly, what's the farthest back I can even remember? Like just a memory from my childhood? That's a great kind of icebreaker question. Yeah, okay. I really... Oh, that's true. Yeah. I never thought about the line thing until I was gifted a manga tutorial book from one of my aunts. It was actually a pretty helpful book. One of my earliest memories in life? I honestly can't go further than like preschool. This was back when I lived in Cleveland, Ohio. I can vaguely remember the atrium of the apartment building that I used to live in. It was a very, very tall ceiling and like kind of marble flooring, very big, long, winding staircase leading up to the lofted second floor and such. And there was one time where a bat flew in and got lost in there and couldn't get out, and that was like a big thing. And as a kid, I couldn't really tell what was going on, but yeah, that might be one of the earliest memories I have as a kid. You forgot to tell me you actually translated a word in Japanese by yourself. You were so proud. Oh, good. What was the word? Good job. For you, it's age 3, being in an older house, lived in, and getting afraid of the sink because you watched it and the sink scene came up. I'm not sure what scene that is, sorry. Then age 4, where your parents were looking at the house you are in now. Wow, you've been in that house for so long. Age 3, that's pretty young. Yeah, I think my memory's from like age 5 or something. It was you on Pinterest looking at Chainsaw Man fan art and you translated Kobeni's last name after a bit of staring. Oh, good. I like that. I like that as a good start. Learning Japanese through names is pretty fun. Good for you. Keep it up. Have yet to translate Kobeni's name herself, though. What's her name? I've yet to see Chainsaw Man. I'm not sure if I ever will. Clown Nose comes out of the sink and blows up and spatters red stuff all over the restroom. Oh, lovely. Bit of color theory for you. Ankoku Temple bell, do not ring without reason. I shall ring it without reason. You saw the sign for a ball, don't mess with the bell, okay? Fine. Easton may be horny, but he sure has a sense of... He sure is a consciousness. Like, he's a very good moral compass. I have to give him props for that. That pillar looks like a button. I'm sure that'll come into play at some point. Gotta go, bye Nana and all. Have a good day / night. Thanks, Rhea! Hope you get some rest. Thanks so much for dropping in again. Have a good day. See you around the HoYoLab, hopefully. Oh, you can charge the combos too, wow. Oh, come on. Well, this guy was pretty underwhelming. You read Kobeni, I think Konbini. Konbini is a little different, but that's fair. Curious about that little pond up ahead. Nope, I thought those trees might needed some help. I guess it's just the cursed. What does Kobeni look like in kanji? Love konbinis, never been to one, just watch videos. Yeah, konbinis are great. If I had to guess Kobeni, I think it's this. That would be Kobeni if I had to guess. Then think about the late night konbini song. I love that song! I sang that in karaoke a couple years ago. It was so nostalgic. Ooh, random sake barrel, alright. Fill it up for no reason. Maybe that'll save me time later on, I don't know. Whoops. Oh, will this give me like... Yeah. Is that the mermaid pond? Hold on. Shouldn't be swimming. Oh, there's a path up here. I still don't know what to do with the rock. Legit make your first stop if you ever go to Japan before staying at Nara Park for the rest of the trip. You and your deer's obsession. Nana using her big ChatGPT unaltered brain. Thanks. I'll take that as the highest form of compliments. I see you have to relay the water up here. Like a backwards waterfall. Okay, okay. I think we're building up to a mermaid lagoon. Yes. Konbinis are such a godsend. Oh, that's the guardian tree, isn't it? Like, some of the best food is found in konbinis, no lie. No cap. Then go to every single Pokemon Center in the area. Hell yeah. I'm not sure if there's one in Nara. I know there's one in Osaka, which is right next to Nara. My favorite is the Pokemon Center in Sunshine City in Ikebukuro, which is Tokyo. Ever see how the Panama Canal works? Shit's so wild to even explain in words. I'm not sure I've noticed. I remember learning about the history in high school, but I don't know if I've ever looked at the inner workings of it. You remember when the cargo ship got stuck in the canal? That was great. That was so funny. It's basically a massive ship elevator using water levels. Oh, yeah. Like it has multiple dams to raise the water level. I think I remember reading that. Oh, this is a pretty interesting space. Is that a ghost ship in the back? I see like a Meo Toiwa in the back. Assuming Ko is the first character and Benny is the second. Correct, yes. Whoa, that curse is out of here! And if Silvery remembers correctly, it's not very wide. Everyone has to take turns. Which is how that one ship got stuck in it a few years ago. Oh man. Now this is the Ryoshima coast I know and love. Actually, I really don't know it all that well, but... See that sunken ship? I don't remember ever seeing it there before. But anyway, Ryoshima coast is where you'll find the big city. Seian City is just a bit of a walk from here. You'll find almost anything you could imagine there. How about we mosey on over, Furball? You, oh, what am I feeding? Furd. I wanted to say frog and bird at the same time and came up with furd. Yay, hopefully you remember that or it comes up in those Japanese videos. Yeah. I'm sure ko will come up. That's a very common kanji. It just means small. Evergreen's ship got stuck but in the Suez Canal in Egypt. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, look at all the space we can explore now. This music is so grand. I love it. I wish I had some... whatchamacallits? Flowers to traverse with, but... whoops. Right. Whatever. You remember that show, Fimbus and Ferd? Shut up, CB! You're so rude. Loki, love these streams because you get to spout a bunch of useless facts. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's pretty much why we're friends, right? I just let you yap about stuff. This is probably why I've accidentally surrounded myself with autistic friends. They just info dump on me and I take every word for it because it's so fun to listen to them. Like, no joke, I find it very wholesome, heartwarming to see somebody, like, excitedly talk about their interests. Where am I going? There was an exit here somewhere. Oh, no, there's a lower level, duh. Man, this music is, like, adventurous. It's so cool. I'm still not sure what to do here. Every friend group needs an autistic person. Helps add character. You know what? You're right. Oops. Oh, is this our first cow? I fed horses? You come here explicitly for the passionate yap sessions and the Japanese. Hell yeah. And the the Zenless complaining sessions, right? This is our therapy group for Zenless Zone Zero. All is welcome. Oh, that's a red scroll. I've never seen that before. That's kind of scary. Nah. Don't want to deal with that. The holes look so hidden with the similar rock textures. It does. And the way they glow yellow keep making me think that I have to use a cherry bomb to blow it up, because, you know, the holes in the walls are the same color. But apparently not. Ew, whoa. Put on some clothes, dude! Oh my lord. You thought Sakuya was hardly clothed. And the Zenless therapy, yes. If I ever hold another Zenless stream, I shall title it Zenless Anon. I don't know. Red skulls are 2 times faster? I don't know if that's true. There's a brain cell here that we share. Yes, we just pass it along, hot potato style. With each drip marketing that comes out that doesn't involve a dark-skinned Asian, your heart skips a beat. Think about the children, yes. Oh man. Might need to bring up EP Anton to cover up this guy. Equal opportunity fan service, stop it. Red things being faster is an old weeb meme. Oh, I gotcha. I'm sure they're just stronger, probably not faster. That's one way to do it, thank you. Say, what is it? Security Anton? Safe for work Anton? He follows OSHA code, he's very safe for work. Yeah, that's true. We haven't had any dark-skinned Asians since Nekomata, huh? That really sucks. I'm super disappointed by Seed, But that's a whole other conversation. Such a shame about the ship stranded out there on the rocks, dude. I mean, it was so close to the port, you know? But then it was, like, attacked by that terrifying water dragon and sunk and something. People say there's, like, an invaluable treasure in it, too. But the water dragon makes it too dangerous to sail these seas. Tried to make him, like, a surfer dude. Water dragon. You should totally think twice about bathing here, you know. The water dragon wouldn't hesitate to snap up a wolf like you. What's this water dragon you keep talking about? There's that NSFW meme. A pic of a guy standing on an office chair. What? Pic of a guy standing on an office chair? All I know, my Tumblr brain knows safe for work Sasuke. That's the only thing I can think of. Dougie, you started on seed. They weren't meant for greatness. Supposed to have Billy's older brother, not fired. Sorry. I'm glad we're all on the same page about seed, but sorry to hear you are also in grieving already. Not safe for work. Standing on a chair is not safe. Okay. Got it. You don't know about the water dragon? Dude, the huge dragon god rampaging about in the seas around here. It's supposed to be the god of the sea, keeping peace in the oceans and stuff, but one day it just went crazy and started attacking people. All the ships bringing food to the city were sunk by it. Like, dude, the queen must have been beside herself. How interesting. Nippon has a queen and not an empress. Char's mobile suit in Gundam is red and it's incredibly fast, so people memed years ago that red equals 3 times faster. Yes! That is a meme I remember. But then I heard that Char's mobile suit isn't any different than the regular Zaku's. It's just that he was able to control it and, like, use floating space debris to traverse faster. He was just that much better of a pilot. And I was like, that makes a lot more sense. Apparently there's an invaluable treasure on that ship over there. That's been left like that ever since the water dragon sunk it. Okay. Oh, he still has stuff. I love how we're not gonna address his attire, or lack thereof. He also sometimes has rockets strapped to it, but yeah, okay. Well, all that matters is that he has the one horn to show that he's important. That he has authority. Interested in the invaluable treasure on the ship, are you? Apparently it was carrying a huge cargo of treasure. I heard about this weird mallet that makes you as small as a bug. Doesn't that... Stop! Lonnie, calm down. Stop. Well, this little tidbit sounds familiar. You can get through gaps as small as the eye of a needle with it. What is this, Minish cap? I can't think what on earth you could use it for, though. Ah, is that like the holes in the ground? Looks like you were expecting some cash instead, huh? Anyway, you really shouldn't be bathing here. The water dragon wouldn't hesitate to snap up a wolf like you. Already heard that. That's the exit. Well, let's take a glance at the shipwreck. This is timely, isn't it? Oh, no foxes! Yes. Was gonna use the head pat emote, but stop yourself, okay? I think I know what direction you were going to use it in. I was about to say, isn't this timely? We have a... Yes! Let me tilt the camera. Pat the foxes. Yeah, there we go. Good foxes. There's some weird looking foxes. We got that ghost ship event coming up in Zenless. Now we got a ghost ship in Okami. It's just a spoopy kind of summer, I guess. Can I get up there? No. What, Amy, you want to climb up this tower? I bet there'd be a fine view from up there. But it won't be easy. I don't even think you could do that wall jump of yours here. You'd probably just bang your head on the ceiling. You know, like the way you just did. I've seen their summer skins for Marvel Rivals. I have not. I kind of want to keep it that way, seeing how Minty reacted it. Oh, Psylocke has a summer skin. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. As far as skins go, I've only seen it for like... Oh my gosh. Snow. What was her name? Loki's 14-inch dong, please! No, I refuse to believe you. Okay. I'm not looking this up. And Thor is a very Bara artist stream. It's every Bara artist stream. I believe that. I feel like that's already been the case, but oh god. Loki and Thong! I'm not gonna look this up for once, even though I'm a big Loki fan. He's telling the truth. Oh god. Lonnie, what have you done? God, I keep forgetting Marvel Rivals is a thing until I see a stupid ad for it. It's really equal fan service out here. I mean, that's good for them, but oh my gosh. And I thought people drooling over Manato's bulge and jiggle was bad enough. That sounds... Oh god. Oh no. Lonnie sent me a picture, didn't you? No. I need to see. I don't want to click on the notification. I don't want to look at it. You guys are gonna have to bully me into opening this message. I don't want to see. Of course, it'd be different if you had double the jumping power. Oh, I can increase Amy's jump? Wow. That's the dude. What's up here? Evil, yes. Well, that's a guy. Oh, I gotta feed these guys. Let's bully Nana, okay. Oh, you wanna see Loki's 14 inches? Stop. That's not bullying, that's like, what's the word? You're like trying to hypnotize me into doing it. We need a live stream reaction. Silver's just sitting there awkwardly. Okay, fine. You sent me 2 pictures? Brainwashing way. That was not what I expected to happen. Do it for the Vine! Vine's dead. Oh god, I don't want to run into the monster just yet. Well, that is one tan monk opposed to his sprite on the text box here. Weird. Okay, fine, I'm looking. Loki summer skin, new recolor and emote. Jesus. That's Loki? Oh my god, wait. And that's Thor? Worthy waves. He has a frog on his hammer. What the fuck is this? He looks like... Due to honor the Vine, well I am now. He looks like... I know Marvel Rivals is practically like a reskinned Overwatch, but like he really looks like the one... What was it? Like... Soldier 14 or whatever the guy's name was, who had the dad skin, like the barbecue skin. That Thor looks like that. Holy shit! I dig the tattoos, but oh my gosh, the proportions. His head is so tiny compared to his massive body. Jeez. Soldier 76, thank you. I don't remember who Reinhardt was. Loki looks like a pro wrestler with that jacket. Is that alligator Loki on his neck? Oh my god, it is. The proportions are very comic book like. They are. I noticed they went that direction when they teased the game earlier, but damn, son. I just hate that some of the characters look straight up like reskinned Overwatch characters. Like Penny is just diva, literally. Good god. I don't know what I hate more about Loki's skin. The bulge or the horns on his shoes. Like, that's so excessive. Loki has a little snake fall on his head, on his neck. I'm pretty sure that's alligator Loki, it's just gold. Which is cool. I love alligator Loki. Oh man. This is a strange combo out of context, yeah. Here, I'll try to do my best describing this. So, Summer Loki has very, you know, honestly beautifully built body, but like he's only wearing a white brief. Like, they look like brief boxers, but with golden design lining the top of it. And then he has a blue long-sleeved coat and a very large, wide-brimmed blue hat. It kind of looks like a cowboy hat, but it also has golden horns. And he has a pair of blue sunglasses. And then on the shoes, it's like they look like golden sandals with blue toes, but also gold horns on each of them. I suppose this is a recolor, so it's probably green by default, but... Thor is just straight up a dad, like a surfer dad. He's tan, he's got short blonde hair, a nicely trimmed blonde beard, sunglasses, a headband, shoulder bag, black swimming trunks, flip-flops, and then for some reason his hammer is a huge frog face. That's weird. I had no idea these dropped. Yeah, those are very bar proportions if I've ever seen one. Wow, okay. Oh, how inconvenient. The ancient Ankoku temple is at the top of the hill here, but the priestess in charge is always busy and never there. I'm afraid you've had a wasted journey like me, Wolf. Okay. The fact you know what Bara should be worrisome. I don't know, I mean... I don't think it's that niche of a weeb term, I think. Ugh. Ankoku Temple's head priestess practices monster subduing magic. So if there's any trouble in the city, they call for her help. And there's been nothing but trouble in Seion City lately. I hope the priestess will be back before too long. Tranquil music. If I think those are crazy, I also look at Psylocke and Luna Snow. Oh, that's what it was, Luna Snow. I drew Luna for a friend on HoYoLab as like a reward for the Draw This in Your Style event a while ago. So I was looking up images for references. Man, Luna's skins look so different. I'm like, how is this the same character? How am I to believe that this is the same character? Oh, y'all are going off. Okay. Definitely a temple, alright. Don't mind me stealing an incense burner to sell off at the pawn shop. You do have a funny idea for beach, Anton. You'd wear one of those full body athletic swimsuits that covers everything, and he's like, why does everyone seem so disappointed when they see me? Did I do something wrong? That's kind of funny. I think one of my Japanese mutuals on Blue Sky mentioned something similar. They were like, I'm imagining Anton with a rash guard, but he kind of pulls it away and peaks his muscles. Whoa. Not sure what that sound was. Like he pulls his rash guard open, he peeks his muscles at you teasingly. I'm like, man, my Japanese mutuals have the strongest imagination, it's crazy. I need to make some Summer Anton art. Minty would love that. Dude, Lonnie, you already shared that one Summer Anton fan art through Twitter, which I actually happened to repost on Blue Sky anyways. Why would I need to do that? It's already out there. Although it would be pretty fitting because there's like a summer event at the beach area apparently. I'm still not sure what that is. I have to. You don't even care about Anton. Oh, this is the path earlier. Train those arm muscles. You know, I really should, and I appreciate the suggestion, but I'm like, I'm slowly working on a couple big projects. So I think I'm good there. Oh. Getting better at this. You never said you don't, though. I mean, yeah. A seed? I also just don't know what Anton would wear for swimsuits. Oh, you just don't care for HoYo games, that's fair. I didn't either until I saw Zenless. You just like being able to make people imagine your ideas. Yeah, it's fun, and it's great being able to inspire each other. I don't know. I thought I kind of pictured Anton in like a casual pair of swim trunks. But I could also appreciate him in one of those long athletic swimwear. I'm imagining this is like reminiscent of my free fangirl days. I was so in love with Makoto Tachibana. Oh, there's a dude. I read that as anime lover. I'm done. I'm so doomed. The brain rot is real. Or gacha. You don't know how people get so addicted to gacha. You're too autistic for gambling. Yeah, you must be. You must be immune to gambling, cause I don't know. It also just seems like gacha games don't typically have your type of women, so you don't really care for it. Imagine he'd prefer something sporty because exercise. Yeah, I'm cooked, yes. Yeah, if y'all have ever seen Free, the anime, the swimming anime, I can see Anton wearing something similar to like Makoto's long and tight swimsuit. I can picture that. Maybe if, you know, I could probably do that. Costume swap with Makoto and Anton? Whoa, wait. I might be onto something here. I'm getting so distracted. Where did he go? I just can't think where my Inaba could have gone. Inaba, is that a... It's one of the dangers of keeping pets. Have you seen him, pup? Inaba. Whoa. Oh, those are the... Oh, I've never seen the electric one. Whoa. I don't like the looks of this. Oh, it has an ear on it. Gross. I wonder... Yes! Get fucked. Okay. There we go. Fuck! Ah, I missed. Okay, I know how to stun it at least. Ow. Oh dear. It can summon thunder. That's great. Kind of was hoping for a monster fang there. Damn it. Ugh, so weird. Y'all are going off. You like characters and stuff, but after a point you feel content with what you have. So you're a terrible gambler. I think I have the same problem. I pick a favorite, do everything for it, and then like kinda disappear. Ooh, yay, crystals. Shiny. I want a wall rep up here. The only thing you're addicted to is rhythm games. Oh, hello. Oh, who is she? I'm kidding. Because it makes your fingers go brr, which is normal in and out of gaming anyways. Oh yeah. Ow, wasn't sure what she was doing. Okay. Do I have to blow her down? Alright. Nice! Got her. Okay, cool. And now that Lonnie's got some compression gloves or like a brace, you can better play your suffering games. Oh, that's the way to the city. Perfect. I might go to the city and save to call it a night. Oh, Seiyankyo, that's how you read it. They shortened Seiyankyo to Seiyan? That's so awkward. Jeez. Oh, this is weird. Was that a save? No, that's just a lucky spot. Gacha games often have women with disproportionately large chests that really should give them scoliosis. Yeah. Yeah, I've become so desensitized to those boobs. What the? I thought the big city would be a happening place. What's up with this funky looking mist? Something's happening, alright. Avoid rhythm games like Sekai and Love Life. Good, good. I do not recommend Project Sekai, despite being a big Vocaloid fan. Catching up on chat. Yep, Love Live is a rhythm game, pretty much like Bang Dream, if I remember correctly. So I had that mechanic while the text between songs immediately dropped. The problem... You just look at the guy's jet's much spacier anyway. We need more equality there. Become desensitized to the big boobs and need to chase a high and look for bigger boobs to fill the void. See, that's how the gambling addiction happens. My problem with Sekai is that even though it's a rhythm game, your score is very much affected by the cards you pull. because you have to choose like a set of 5 cards to help with scores and like combos and stuff. And that's how you get higher scores, not your skill or practice. And I'm like, that's not what rhythm games are about. This fucking sucks. If you ever get transported to ZZZ, first thing you do is give Ben a frontal hug. Yes. That'd be great. I would prefer to give Pan a hug. He looks so huggable. I would also love to eat his cooking, but... You've had full combos in Sekai and got a B. Exactly! Me too! I would play like on the second to hardest mode, get a perfect combo and still reach like an A. Because I didn't have rare cards. And you have to pay the gacha gods for that. So ridiculous! That's not a rhythm game! Gambling in rhythm games just sounds so contradicting. Yeah! I was wondering how that worked too. I thought that maybe because some songs have the 3D models dance and sing in the background, I thought maybe the cards would affect like the characters and the outfits you choose, which they do, but they also affect your scores. It's so bad. Not to mention the stories are incredibly predictable and kind of cookie cutter. I did not enjoy Sekai. And first and foremost, the character designs are so plain, so bland. There's nothing interesting with the silhouettes. The only remotely interesting one is Rui with the purple hair, and he's like an inventor. Like, he's got the most personality for everybody. They had a similar concept of Musica, but they immediately got rid of it by the next revision. Good! I like Musica as it is. Which led to its slight unpopularity at the time. I mean that's a shame, but I would prefer it not fall down the path of like, oh, you have to pay to get better. You have to pay to get good. It looks downright hazardous to your health. I wonder if people can actually live normal lives in this nasty stuff. Oh, you could ask the people of Detroit, maybe. Oh, what is that guy doing? Oh, he's trying to do a push-up. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, he cute. Maybe not the Elizabethan collar, but... Are we all doing push-ups? Oh, that guy's doing a wall push-up. Hello. Sega has Ongeki, which has some gacha elements, but they learned from Musica and didn't go too much into the scoring direction. I've never heard of Ongeki. Interesting. And that was supposed to be an arcade game? Wow, even with the terrible air quality, everyone is working out. Yep. Yep. Don't worry about the wildfires. And probably... Yup, that's it. No need to worry about wildfires, just push on through it. Chunidam has characters, but they're more for aesthetic nowadays. Good. Good. I mean, I'm down for more like eye candy every now and then, but not as a game system. I was traveling the country to perfect my martial arts. But when I arrived here in Seihan, I suddenly started to feel ill. I'd heard rumors before that Queen Himiko's holy power was incredible. Surely this can't be her doing. This mist across the city is suspicious too. You thought that was suspicious over the Queen's powers? Alright. Ongeki is relatively new and it's like a rhythm game mixed with bullet hell? Wait, that sounds kind of cool as a concept. I'm not good at bullet hell, so I probably wouldn't try it, but I like the idea. But I won't let it get the better of me. Nothing gets the better of me. So, wow, these guards seem to be doing pretty well. The city's bigwigs live across the bridge ahead. That area is crammed full of awesome palaces. One of them belongs to Queen Himiko, ruler of Nippon. You can tell because it's really huge. I have no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure I'll like her. Wow, he's saying Ethan's saying he won't like a woman? That's a first. Damn, it's gonna snow tomorrow. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing anything about this mist. Plus, I make it a point to never trust queens and the like anyway. Oh. That sounded like foreshadowing or like a lore drop. You have a paddle to make your character go left and right. 6 buttons and 2 large buttons, one each side to slam for some notes. Okay. That sounds like too many buttons for my monkey brain. I can barely handle 4. Oh! Oh my gosh. This is, this looks like, my guess is this is the famous monk. Oh, what was his name? Easton, you just got here. How would you know she's not doing anything? Yeah. Yeah, yep. That's also a good point. You've never been here before. Don't make assumptions. Oh, is this Benkei? That's his name. Benkei the monk. Nailed it! I know my Japanese history. Where did all the water go? Oh, hello, Pooch. Thinking about crossing Gojo Bridge? Gojo? Jujutsu Kaisen mentioned? Sorry. Shunidam had it so skills are tied to characters, but with the cabinet revisions they made it so you can set skills and leveling up characters make the skills stronger when gaining map points. Okay, that sounds kind of RPG-esque. I can get behind that. You heard rhythm game and bullet hell in the same sentence and almost dropped your dinner. What's going on? Lonnie's talking about an abandoned Sega game that was a rhythm game and a bullet hell game at the same time. Sounds pretty interesting. Well, think again. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command I can make it passable and another impassable. But there's a reason why I cannot operate it right now. Go on. Oh my gosh, it's like a tornado. Stop pestering me. I cannot take the bridge. I cannot make the bridge passable right now. At least not until the lake's water is restored and I get that elusive item. This is a very... quite the dried up river, huh? Oh, that's the river? Damn. Okay. Oh, Ongeki is still around, not abandoned. My bad. It sounded like they had to get rid of that project. It's one of Sega's big 3, Chuni the Maimai and Ongeki. Well, to me, Sega's big 3 are Chuni the Maimai and Project Diva Arcade. So... that's a bamboo shoot. Whoops, don't want to be in that. Interesting, those points aren't... the evil areas aren't marked on the map. What? Ferryport. Oh, this is like a river city? That's awesome. Whoa! Well, that works. Nice. Fans called the trio Performi? Chuni the Maimai Ongeki. Okay, interesting. Nothing over here. Very eerie music, I love it. Arcade only, but there's a mobile rhythm game with similar concepts that's in development. Who's this? Oh no! Oh, what's going on? I don't know what came over me. I had this incredible sudden pain. Oh gosh. Abby, no, don't move the sword. Please keep it covering his bare ass. I only just realized what he's wearing. And now I'm stuck here like this and I can't move an inch. I'm so useless. Useless. If I don't get to work on the canal with the boss, we won't be able to get the water flowing again. Oh, what am I going to do? This mist does seem to make you feel sick and depressed. Ever heard of anything like that before, Amy? Gee. Whatever it is, it's plaguing all my friends, that's for sure. Boom. There's a lot of chests down here. I'm glad I fell by accident. Oh, is that an opening? No. Hey, a bead! I forget what happens if you collect all the beads, but... If you want a rhythm game bullet hell, there's noise starlight? I'm not sure you meant to spell it that way, but that's weird. Digging for water source. They digging a canal here? Looks interesting, don't you think, Amy? Digging, you say? Hmm. Is this another digging minigame? Naguri. His name is Pounding? Okay. Curse that confounded water dragon causing such a commotion. How can the god of the sea be ruining the peace like this? I bet the dragon is to blame for the state of this canal, too. All that fuss has caused the lake to plug itself up. Excuse me. The new Ongeki-like game is called Bleep? With an A? You're not joking? That's great. That's just great. How memorable, at least. Hey, Amy, looks like there's trouble over here, too. Seems the whole city's a complete mess. Huh? Oh, did you come here for a drink of water, Wolf? I'm afraid it's completely dried up. This canal was really important source of water for us. That's why I'm digging a hole to see if I can tap into it again. So many people are sick now that there's hardly anyone to help out. In fact, I'm the only one left, one lowly carpenter. But I'm determined not to give up. Never give up! You get quite fit doing my job, now I can reap the benefits. I built almost everything you see here in Seian, you know. So there's nothing I don't know about the place. Wanna know where the key to the water source lies? Thank you, there it is. It lies in Lake Biwa's drain plug. Oh, Biwako, that's funny. They spelled it weird, but... Lake Biwa is a real place in western Japan. I've been there, it's incredibly big. It almost looks like a beach, if you didn't know it was a lake. The Great Lake of Japan, if you will. Oh. You certainly seem to listen well for a pooch. Maybe I should tell you about Lake Biwa's plug then. Seian City is floating in the middle of Lake Biwa. The water from it is what fills the canal around the city. But the water dragon's antics have made the plug seal up. No wonder the canal is dried up. And that's why we're in this sorry state now. I don't know what this cadence is. I'm sure that the plug is located beneath this area. If I can dig my way to it, the water should come gushing out. It's pretty exciting, don't you think? Everything reminds me of her. If you think so, then maybe you could help me out. Oh god, okay, we're doing it, okay. Biwa. Yeah. Normally it would just be B-I-W-A, but I don't know why they decided to go with Biwa. It's a shame wolves can only answer with their eyes. Still, it doesn't matter what you are if you're willing to help. Now listen carefully while I explain what you have to do. Like I told you, Lake Biwa's plug is right below us here. I'll concentrate all of my efforts on finding it. Efforts. All you need to do is use those claws and get digging. I'll use the hole you dig to get to the plug, and when I reach it, I'll give it a good whack and open it up. If no water comes out, you might need to give me a hand. So, do you understand what you have to do? I think so. That looks like a yes to me. It's time for a wolf and human to pull their energy together. Let's get going. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, we're going. Which way? Whoops. Take that and break this. Well, I can break it. I don't know if this was the right way. I really don't know if this was the right way. Hold on. Okay. Let's go back, old guy. Oh shit, I'm so bad at the platforming. Yeah. I can't get up there. Oh, the block up there is getting in the way. God damn it. Hold on, I might need to restart. So if I break this and dig, whoops, wrong button. You know, typically the Y button is attacks. I keep thinking I can dig with that. Okay. This way? Oh, I might have fucked up. I'm actually not sure what to do here. Besides that. Can I bomb it? Oops. Oh, I can. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Whoops, didn't mean to press that. It breaks everything but the problematic ones. Alright, that's just great. Rocks come in many styles. Pay careful attention. Yes. I love that they don't tell you how to deal with each rock. Oh, there it goes. Wind? Oh, I can make them speed up. Okay. Oh, I see. You have to make them jump over it. Okay. Well. I can't see where he is. Sorry, guys. Goddamn. Alright. What if I just drop a bomb in here? Would that be a bad idea? Alright. And then... other way, it looks like. Dig, dig, dig like the wind, Amy. I'm out of ink. Okay. Hmm. Oops. I'm not sure how Ami's supposed to get past that bit. Alright, which way? To the right? Let's pick up the pace, old man. There it is. Okay, oh. Now I know how to maneuver that area. Jesus. Please tell me that was the last digging game I had to do. Look, Wolf, look at this wonderful water from Lake Biwa. Seiyan has had its fair share of hardships lately. The water dragon on the rampage and that strange mist all over. But it matters not what trials present themselves to us. He trusts the wolf more than his disciple? Okay. Very weird version of Mr. Driller. Yeah, I've never seen this Dig Dug DLC before. If we solve them one by one, we will emerge unscathed. I suppose my work here is done for now. Thanks, Wolf, you did a good job. Oh, look how many points I have. I should have expanded my inkflow. Nice. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Okay. Well, oops. Sorry. That feels like a great stopping point. There's a mirror at the entrance and that's about it. Okay. Oh. Lady. Wait, how do I get out? I can't even go in. There we go. That's a lot of saws. Whoa, nice. Not much to check out here, I guess. Okay. Whee! I'm not sure I'm headed to the right point. I am. Okay, to the right. There we go. I love cities full of waterways. Like, I went to Venice, Italy once, and it was so pretty. I know it's like an incredibly touristy place, but it was so nice. It reminds me of... Oh, maybe that's why. I really love the Pokemon movie. Latios and Latias. And that's all about the city with the waterways. Maybe that's where my love started. Over right. Try getting on a lily pad and then using the wind. Oh! Wait! That sounds fun. Hold on. There we go. Gotta visit Venice before it sinks. True that. Also gotta visit Japan before it sinks. I'll go this way. Whoa, look at that! Oh, they all move. Whoa. That's so neat. Awesome. Man, I've forgotten how good games used to be. Like, there's so much you can do with the mechanics. Like, I've been watching the Game Grumps play through Minish Cap, the Zelda game, and there's so many unexpected interactions that you can do. I wish I miss when games were good. Venice looks so amazing. It was gorgeous, yeah, I loved it. I bought a souvenir glass bracelet there while I was there. Is this a bomb? Oh, that's like a firework. Anyways, whoops. Personal lily pad fairy. Yeah, that's really cute. I love it. Thank you for that tidbit. In English, the movie is called Pokemon Heroes. Why? Okay, I guess. In Japanese, it's called Latios and Latias, the city of water. The capital of water. Love Minish Cap? Yeah? Did you play Minish Cap yourself? Indie games are basically what we had in the PS2 era. True enough. That's because indie game devs love games. Like, they know what games used to be, they know what they should be, and so they put their heart and soul into it, so they care. And they also don't have corporate meddling going on. Don't we all, Nana? Yes. Truly. Back in my day, games used to be much cheaper. Like, they used to be like a quarter of the price and have twice as much content and immersion. None of that DLC and loot box nonsense. At least it's not as bad as Pokemon the Movie 2000. This is true. That's a pretty generic title, isn't it? Never played a Zelda game in your life. Fair enough. I've only played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Really? I've touched Ocarina of Time for a minute. I borrowed my friend's copy, but that first dungeon kind of got me turned around, so I gave up on it. Granny Nana. Yes, you can call me Nanny Nana. Don't know with the inflation if it's still considered cheap. I mean... Is it a... I don't know if... Because, like, if you... Even not accounting for inflation, game companies like Nintendo deliberately raised game prices, so... He started Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, but never got very far. I've heard those are, like, fan favorites. Next to, what? Wind Waker? But all I know is that Skyward Sword and Minish Cap tend to get bullshitted on. Like, it seems like that really wasn't a hit with the fans. Oh, you played Minish Cap, the DS games, Link Between Worlds, Ocarina of Time 3D, Breath of the Wild, and you forgot about Tears of the Kingdom. I thought you played the tracks one? What was it called? The one with the train. There was a time where there were so many games that you didn't finish many of them. Right, I think I remember you mentioning that you had a backlog you worked through. It was a point of pride to finish Kingdom Hearts, hell yeah. I feel like finishing any Square Enix game is a achievement. Something to be proud of. If any Zelda games are on Xbox, you'd love to play them? Well, keep dreaming, Minty, unless you get like an emulator working. You'd love to play them along with Persona and like 15 other story-driven game classics you're missing out on. Yeah, Persona 5 is next on my to stream list. So after Okami, I'll be doing Persona 5. Spirit Tracks, that's what it was. Phantom Hourglass? I forgot that existed, honestly. That's a Zelda game? Love Kingdom Hearts, but first to say it's a confusing mess. Well, yeah, I would agree. I remember I played Dream Drop Distance. I've played all 3 routes. And they had like a quote-unquote helpful little summary of each previous game's stories in like the gallery section, and I tried reading all of it to, you know, catch up on the lore, and I was promptly confused. Not helpful at all, but it sure did a good job losing me. Lonnie would say Kingdom Hearts isn't confusing, but the way they present the characters and the way they integrate all the games into the story is what makes it so not straightforward. Oh yeah, Lonnie's the emulation and torrent expert here. Whoops. Damn, this Switch goes to sleep so soon. Haven't even played it, can confirm seeing as how Donald Duck is one of the 2 beings to be able to use one of the most powerful moves in all of the universe in it. Yes. Yes. I love that for him. He is one of the most powerful mages in Square Enix history. I love that for him so much. The quality in that video dropped a bit. I guess that makes sense. It's not part of the game. Goofy does shit with a shield that Captain America would be jealous. That's true. He was fighting with the shield before Captain America could. That's not necessarily true. Captain Goofy. Goofy's a real bro. Yeah. Goofy is the real one. Goofy is... As a kid, I didn't really care for Goofy, but when I grew older, I realized how much of a good dad he is, and he's just such a lovable character. Outside of the modern Mickey shorts, of course, they treat him like a dirty hobo who has no brain cells, and it pisses me off! Goofy deserves better in those shorts, I swear to God. Well, up until Sora lost the Keyblade to Riku. It's always Riku. Goddamn. Okay. Well, for my first time streaming with the Switch 2, I think this was a great experiment, honestly. I do feel the difference in loading times. Graphics are smoother, the effects don't cause lag at all. So pretty excited for that moving forward. Let me see here. I don't think I have any other plans stream-wise for the foreseeable future, so I shall... Oh, you didn't even realize this was on Switch? Yeah. I started on my nearly 8-year-old Switch, but now that I have a Switch 2... this is officially a 4K HD experience. Went pretty well, yeah, I'll say. I wasn't sure how different it would be, but there's definitely some notable quality of life improvements here and there. So hopefully this will help me get through the game as quickly as I can. If I can find the Hoya support link and send it over sometime, that'd be great. Yes, thank you for the reminder. I shall do that as I'm staring at Hoya Lab right now. I think that's really about it. I shall be back next week, next mind. Lonnie will remind me, yes, thank you. Lonnie was good about that last time. Yeah, of course, you're welcome. Always happy to help friends where I can. And thank you so much for dropping in and hanging out for chats. It's always a fun time with you all here. I hope we can do some more complaining next Monday at our usual time. We will pick Okami back up and see where it takes us. Alright, if there are no other final words, last words, I shall see y'all next week. Thank you so much. Was a fun night hanging out? Yeah, for sure. Always a fun time with my Dejans. Thank y'all so much. See you next week. Have a good week wherever you are. Wata na.